Hi everybody, in this lesson we will learn when to use who, whose, and whose while we go through 10 example sentences. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, our first example sentence is the President of the USA? So is it who or whose? The correct answer is who is the President of the USA? Now, who is, among others, an interrogative pronoun. And it is used to ask questions with, and the interrogative pronoun is always followed by a verb, and in this case it is. Example sentence number 2. Phone is this? So let's fill in the gap. Is it whose or whose? The same pronunciation, by the way. The correct answer is whose phone is this? Now, whose is another interrogative pronoun that can be followed by either a noun or a verb. So in this case, here it is followed by a noun, which is phone. Phone is a noun, and it refers to a possession. So the phone in this sentence is someone's belongings. Our third one is going to the park. So the correct answer, is it who or whose? Well, it's whose. Who's going to the park? So whose is simply the short form of who is. And here it is followed by a verb, which is going. But since apostrophe S is, which is a verb on its own, it is not always followed by a verb, unlike who. So who is always followed by a verb. But whose is not, because apostrophe S stands for is, which is a verb. Number 4, this is a person, always been there for me. So is it who or whose that fills in this gap? Well, the correct answer is whose. So this is a person who's always been there for me. So whose is not only short for who is, but also who has. The word has is the he, she, it form. So form of have, the verb have. This short form is used when the past participle is used. So past participle. The word been is the past participle of the verb be. And this short form is not used as the simple present tense. So, for example, we cannot say who's a computer. Who's a computer, which actually means who has a computer. Yeah, so whose a computer, we cannot say it like that, not in this context. Number 5, do you know responsible for this? So is it whose that we need or who? The correct answer is whose. So do you know who's responsible for this? So this time, whose is short for who is. And as mentioned before, so whose is not always following a verb. And in this sentence, it is indeed not followed by a verb, but by an adjective instead, which is responsible. Number 6, do you have any idea turn it is? So is it who or whose? The correct answer is whose. So do you have any idea whose turn it is? And here we have another case of a possession. Possession. Because it is someone's turn. That's why it is a possession. Number 7, a monster. So is it whose or whose? The correct answer is whose a monster. As soon as the article a precedes a noun, which is a monster, we know it is not whose. So it is not whose, because whose, so this one, it must be followed by either a noun or a verb. Number 8, whose these books? So do we need are or has? The correct answer is are. So whose are these books? This time, whose is followed by a verb. Yeah? So as mentioned before, whose, so this one should be followed by either a verb or a noun. So here it is a verb, are, but it is not has. So it is not has, otherwise it who would have been used here. So who has these books? Number 9, has the best backpack. So is it whose or who? The correct answer is who. Who has the best backpack? Well, who is really our only option because, as we know, apostrophe s is either is or has, and it does not fit with another has, so you cannot say has or is has. So therefore, who is the only option. Number 10, our last example sentence. It's not ours and we don't know, it is. So do we need whose or who here? Well, the correct answer is whose. It's not ours and we don't know whose it is. Now, if you watch closely, you can see that whose is not followed by either a noun or a verb, but it is followed by it, which is a pronoun. Now, I guess I should say, unfortunately, there are always exceptions in languages. That being said, though, it does refer to a noun. So, yeah, for example, it could be a backpack. So it's not ours, and we don't know whose backpack it is. All right, that's it for today's lesson. Don't forget to check the description below the video to find a link to my website. I want to thank you all for watching and have a good day.